It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What's up guys, Chris from Eagle Ridge. So today is all about salvaging some lumber and finishing my fence. So up there, you can see I still have a big gap, and I'm doing it a section at a time, you know, as I can. And so today I'm going to show you somehow I do that. So I've got this, it's actually a quick-creaked pallet. Those are generally always 4 feet. I've got some 2x4s that came out of the shop, and we're gonna get that done. I also wanted to show you, I did a repair on a split rail fence for a guy that some of the split rails were no longer good for the fence, and so I've got 3 of them, and so the very ends are kind of messed up, but the center mass is good. So what I'm going to wind up doing is we're going to throw those on the truck, make a nice square line, and cut those down to exactly 8 feet. Then they're going to get turned into fence posts. So that's just some of the little salvage things that we do, and some of the little things that trying to keep everything cheap and simple. So let's try to get this done. It's going to be a good day. So there's no super secret to this. It's literally put your eyes and ears on, crowbar and a hammer. So we got our boards from the pallets. One thing I forgot to mention, guys, save your nails. All of them that you pull out, just save them. They're always useful. We got 2 2x4s that came out of the shop flooring that we're going to use as stretchers, stringers, whatever. But you can see kind of how we've done it. A little different view here. But yeah, sorry, my front facing camera finally just doesn't work, so I'm having to do it with the back one. But anyway, yeah, so for nothing except for 20 minutes time, I've got another, that should be enough to finish this section, or almost finish it. All right, let me get it put together. And there you go. That's what it looks like. Hi, honey. Hi. So it didn't do the whole span, but you can see how 2 pallets would. And that's how this whole fence is made, except for this little small section where I cut dog-eared pieces down, but that's a whole nother story. Why do these even exist? These cabinets on top of the fridge. I'm 6 feet tall, I can't even reach it. At the very least, I got this all cleared out. So this was all kind of full of trash. I had like a trash can here for 2 years. My hydrangeas, I'm slowly going through with my nippers and deadheading it so that my hydrangeas will grow. These are some kind of lilies that I was given, that they're not water like lily pad lilies, but they pop up with these gorgeous purple flowers, and I don't know a whole lot about them. If anybody, I'll try to get more video and pictures of them later when they're in bloom and that kind of thing. If anybody can tell me anything about them, that would be fantastic. So you guys may remember that I had a big pile of stuff right there. It's actually, you can actually still see where it was. what is, oh, okay, that's landscape fabric. I thought that was like a cat. So I had all this stuff piled here. It was covered in weeds and everything. Well, it's all this vinyl fencing. And I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. I don't have enough to do like a big section. I think this is just going to get maybe wrapped in like welded wire or chicken wire and let my cucumbers and things vine on it. But I've got all of this. Well, I finally thought, you know, I've got this section here. Try not to show my neighbor's vehicle tech. That I need to close up so I can let the dogs run freely. And this is, you know, directly in front of all that and whatnot. But you see, I don't have a lot of pieces to work with, and I don't want a 3-foot fence. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to take these, and we'll arrange those out on the very ends, but we're going to stagger them in between with these that are a few inches shorter. So it'll be boop, 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 boop. In the very middle, we're going to use these 3-footers with this on top of them. So it'll, you know, be like that. That way I'm not completely disconnected from the neighbors, and I'm still using as much of this as I possibly can. Let's see how it goes.
Go away.
Does it feel like you're in the Great Depression? Because it looks like it, because I turned on the sepia filter.